Once I understood this one thing about anxiety, it fully changed how I see my anxiety. I've always had it, and I've always, as a child, even when the word anxiety wasn't a thing, I would say that I'm a big worrier. Like, I'm always worrying about stuff. People would say that about me. Like, my mum would say that Zara, stop being such a worrier. Like, you worry about everything. And truly, once I understood this, it changed how I view anxiety. It changed the way I view myself, and it really gave me more self compassion and more understanding to deal with it. So, listen up. You have to think of anxiety as like a claw, like a hand, which always needs to be full with a problem. Like, it's never going to be empty like this. It's always going to be full and always wants to grab on to things with, and things being problems. It's never ever going to be satisfied just like being like this. And if you have anxiety and if you constantly worry about stuff, if you overthink things, like a lot of us do, even if your life is going perfectly well, even if you have all your things sorted out, you love your job, you have a loving partner, you have what you want in your life, you're healthy, you're happy, that claw of anxiety will always still want to be full. It will grab onto a problem. And the crazy thing is, it will never not have a problem to grab onto, because that's just how anxiety will work for a lot of us. We could have seemingly perfect lives, but we'll find something to be anxious about. And the fact that if we learn this and understand this and be aware of this and have that self awareness, truly you'll understand that actually things are going well right now in my life. I don't need to worry about A, B, or C. It's just my anxiety holding on to something, because that's what anxiety does. It needs something to claw onto, it needs something to grab, even if that thing isn't necessarily something I should be worried about. There's times that absolutely you should be worrying about certain things because then you can problem solve, but a lot of the times they're topics that you can't problem solve for. And this actually came from Matthew Hussey and his brother, Steve Hussey. I listened to one of their recent podcast episodes, and they were talking about relationship anxiety. But you can absolutely use this for all aspects of your life. I'm not even talking about relationship anxiety here. I'm talking about life anxiety. Maybe it's about work. Maybe it's about whatever it is. In simple terms, there will always be something for you to worry about. Will always be something for you to be anxious about if you have just had this in your programming, in your mindset, in your mind all the time. And there's nothing necessarily wrong with that. Of course, if this gets to like a really deeper stage, then you'll have to seek medical help. But for a lot of us who are constantly worrying about stuff, constantly anxious about stuff, just remember that claw will always hold on to something. Even if you're